Today, for our topic, I'll be talking about what are you afraid of? Now, I'm going to be talking about something I've seen, especially in women. I can't speak for men, but I've seen this a lot in women. And I'm talking about today is what are you afraid of? Why are you afraid as a woman to move on with your life? I've seen this again and again. Sometimes as a woman, you stay in situations and in circumstances because you're afraid to move out. You invested a lot and now you don't want to see your investment, like especially with a man. God made us as helpers, and sometimes you help the man and the man elevated, but while he was on his way up, he didn't bring you up, and now he's up. He looked at you like, no, I want someone better than you, but yet you stay and you continue to help this man, even though he's made it clear that he doesn't want you, even though he's moved on with your life, you're still in it. So my today, what God wants me to tell someone, especially a woman, it's time for you to move on with your life. Don't look at what you've invested. Do not look at all the years that you have stayed. God says it's time for you to move on, because when a relationship is over, it's done, and you're still holding on. It's like a fruit. When a fruit goes bad and then it has a fruit next to it that is not bad, what happens? The fruit that is rotten starts to rotten the other fruit. And that's what's going to happen to you. If you continue to stay, the man has moved on and you're still holding on to something that is already dead. You're still holding on to dead things. What is going to happen? That dead thing is going to start to affect you. So God wants me to tell, even if it's one person, if you hear this message, then maybe this message is for you. God wants me to say to you, it's time for you to move on. Do not look at the years that you spend in that relationship. Do not look at all the effort, all the work, everything that you have done. God says it's time for you to move on, because if you stay, and we have free will, we can stay. Just like the fruit that I was talking about, that fruit has died, and you stay, that fruit and you stay next to that thing that's already died, that thing that is already closed its chapter, and you said, oh, I don't want to go. I've put in so many, I've done so much for this man, I don't want to leave this relationship. What is going to happen? Because it's dead, because the season has come to an end, and you have chosen to stay because that thing is dead. It's going to start to affect you, and not in a positive but a negative way. So God wants me to say to somebody today, it's time for you to move on. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. It is time for you to move on. It is time for you to start over. And God is saying, do not be afraid. Have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't done so, please subscribe. Today I'm trying to go from 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel today. Love you much.